Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to thank Special Coordinator Al-Akbarov for his comprehensive briefing. The question of Palestine remains at the very core of the Middle East issue and is crucial for regional and indeed international peace and stability.
We welcome the agreement on a first phase ceasefire in Gaza, but a lasting peace between Palestine and Israel is still a distant reality, and the suffering of civilians continues unabated. We urge the international community to act with the greatest sense of urgency, to show unwavering political determination, and exert greater efforts to restore lasting peace in the region.
Firstly, achieving a lasting ceasefire in Gaza is our utmost priority. We note with grave concern that violent conflicts are still occurring there. According to numerous reports, Israel has already violated the ceasefire agreement more than 400 times, tragically leading to the deaths of over 300 Gazan civilians. A ceasefire means the cessation of all hostile acts and must be observed in good faith by all parties to the conflict. Any incident resulting in harm or death to civilians is completely unacceptable. These frequent attacks must not be allowed to become the new normal for Gaza. China calls on all relevant parties, especially Israel, to fully comply with ceasefire agreement requirements and promote a genuine, comprehensive and lasting ceasefire. Secondly, expanding humanitarian aid to Gaza is an urgent priority. The humanitarian situation in Gaza remains extremely critical. Essential supplies and medical equipment are severely lacking, and humanitarian access to Gaza still faces numerous obstacles. The amount of aid entering Gaza is far below what the ceasefire agreement stipulates. The International Court of Justice has long issued multiple advisory opinions and provisional measures orders clarifying Israel's obligation as the occupying power to ensure humanitarian aid to Gaza. China urges Israel to earnestly fulfill its international humanitarian law obligations, open all crossing points, lift restrictions on humanitarian access, and ensure that humanitarian agencies like UNRWA can carry out aid. Thirdly, de-escalating the situation in the West Bank is an urgent requirement. The occupying power continues its expansion of settlements, condoning settler violence and provoking tensions in the West Bank. According to United Nations records last month, there were well over 260 incidents of settler violence, which resulted in a significant number of Palestinian civilian casualties and extensive property destruction, establishing the most tragic record witnessed since the year 2006. Settlement activities violate international law and Security Council resolutions, eroding the very foundation for Palestinian independent statehood and constricting their space for survival. Israel should immediately cease all settlement activity, curb settler violence, and stop undermining the governance basis of the Palestinian National Authority. Fourth, the two-state solution is the only way out. Gaza and the West Bank are indivisible parts of Palestine. The Security Council last week adopted Resolution 2803. Relevant countries should uphold a responsible attitude towards the people of Gaza. The Security Council and the international community promptly inform the Security Council of the relevant situation and ensure its close attention and effective participation. Any arrangements concerning Gaza's future must uphold the principle of Palestinians governing Palestine and should respect the will of the Palestinian people. The international community must intensify efforts to advance the two-state solution, oppose any unilateral actions that undermine its basis, and support Palestine's early independence and statehood and its full membership in the United Nations. Mr. Chairman, China has always firmly supported the just cause of the Palestinian people to restore their legitimate national rights and will continue to work for a lasting ceasefire, alleviating the humanitarian situation and promoting an early, comprehensive, just and lasting resolution to the Palestinian question based on relevant UN resolutions and the two-state solution. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.